Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Raven. Welcome to Raven's Intuitive Reads, where I take messages from the universe and decode it to the collective. Messages from the divine, okay? And I decode it to the collective. Let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and light my sage so I can cleanse this oracle deck real quick. I went ahead and cleansed all the others. However, I want to use my Island Time Wellness Love Oracle card. So gonna go ahead and cleanse out any old energies from there, any remaining energies from the last read that I had did, and we're gonna get started. Please cleanse all past energy from this deck, as I want a refresh read. Okay, my son's on a bit of a tangent right now. He doesn't like that I'm in here giving a read. Interesting. Might sage in the living room after this. Just kidding. All right. What does the collective need to know at this time? Whoa, hello. So we got runner in a codependent relationship, intimacy, listening to ego, maybe. Um, well, it's not a maybe, it simply is. Came out upright. And then talking. So there's someone running from you at this time that doesn't wish to speak to you. Interesting. Someone isn't being strategic. They don't want to have anything to do with you, actually. They're not trying to gamble and coming towards you whatsoever. They don't want to take this risk. Um, hmm. Hammer, sabotage. And the card is on for seduction in reverse. So, okay. Heart with a key came out, but it came out just then. I'm not going to take it. Because let's see. We have someone running from you at this time. They don't wish to speak to you. They feel like it's a risk. Um, they don't want to sabotage themselves by coming towards you in a seductive energy. Maybe they feel like you are a seductress or seductor, and if they were to intertwine with you in any way, shape, or fashion, that it could sabotage any of their growth. Wow, I'm reading for the karmics today. Yeah, wow, they really want nothing to do with you, okay? Nothing whatsoever. They don't want any union whatsoever with you. Maybe, let's keep going. Clarify wedding rings in reverse. Yeah, they're so serious about not speaking to you, but Girl Talk Upright is moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. So maybe they feel like you're not moving on, or if they come towards you, that this would aid them in not moving on and being happily single. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, you got the Cupid's arrow in reverse, which is, yeah, they don't have any faith in this whatsoever. They don't want this to come to fruition. Their past hesitation and all that, because this is clearly over. Okay, you got the coffin up, so they want to transition completely, which is good actually. So maybe they're breaking out of a toxic relationship with you. They don't want to go forward and continue this cycle. Good on them. Okay, it's a lot of cards. It's a lot of cards. A lot of energy. This person. Why is this person running so vehemently? Wow, not today. Not dealing with the hurt. They don't want to face the repercussions of this relationship. And wow, at the bottom of the deck, you got the chaser in reverse. Yeah, maybe at one point in time they used to chase after you. They're not doing that anymore. What they found when they did chase after you, that it didn't give them a healthy perspective on anything. It didn't help their hearts heal. It didn't help them with self love and self care. You know, they just knew better not to do this. Um, So that's why they're completely, wow, completely turning their back because they know for a solid fact that this is a karmic relationship, that it was a karmic relationship. And they feel stabbed in the back by you. Um, interesting. Yes, honey. Yeah, this is really interesting actually because I've never read for the, well, it's just, I just feel like this is a karmic that is realizing their their mistake in their karmic ways. Like they're actually learning from their bad habits when it comes in regards to you, collective. But they have this victim mentality about themselves. Or maybe, well, yeah, there's nothing beneath stabbed in the back. Clarify stabbed in the back. And now, mind you, we've all been a karmic at some point in our lives, so this could very well be you. But yeah, they feel stabbed in the back because you robbed them of paradise. Like you robbed them of happiness, expansion, joy, oneness. Yeah, and wow, I was just about to say, 'cause at the bottom of the deck you got love calls in reverse, so they're rejecting the love call. If you would even come towards them to give them an offer, and at the other side of the deck you got love in reverse as well. Like they just, their feelings are gone, their emotions are gone about this whole situation. They would much rather be alone than to deal with this. Um, hmm. Mirror and stabbed in the back. Okay, gotcha. And then at the bottom is kisses reverse. So okay, so what they're trying to do. That's why I was a little confused by it. Now I get it. Okay, so this is a strategy they're trying to do. Okay? They're trying to mirror what you're doing, collective. And this is why they're perceiving themselves to be a victim. They're trying to paint the picture of themselves being a victim when in reality they were the transgressor. They're the reason why this relationship failed, okay? So in turn, they can't handle the truth, basically. They can't face the fact that it was them that ultimately caused this failure of a hot mess, if you will. Well, this, failure of a relationship that turned into a hot mess. But so they're trying to make it seem like they are the runner, when in the reality, in the past, they were actually the chaser, they were the aggressor, they were the one that was trying to come after you. So they're trying to do a bait and switch, if you will. Oh my god. Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So they thought about this for a long time. They thought about the whole situation, and they decided that the way they were going about it was the wrong way, because they were basically putting a light on who they are, and they couldn't face it. So clarify cassette, clarify cassette. I want to clarify cassette. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. Wow. Okay. We have, yeah, that's the truth, okay? This is the truth. You know the truth of the situation. Clarity. You have truth and clarity of what they're doing. You know what they're doing. This is not stopping you. You're not going to chase after this person. You're not buying into it, yeah. Um, because you know that it'll keep you in a state of lack. It'll take away your abundance going backward, okay? And once again, kisses at the bottom of the deck and not enough. Okay, so you knew that this wasn't an unconditionally loving relationship anyhow. And you also knew that it caused you to have a whole heap of frustration, lack of confidence, and self respect in general. You knew that this person had a lot of ego issues within themselves that they were projecting onto you. If they had an issue at work or whatever have you, instead of facing the people that they had to face, which makes sense because given what I'm seeing now, um, if they had issues at work or whatever have you, they, instead of turning to that person and facing their problem and handling it like an adult, they would just come home and throw it all on you. Okay. And obviously, this was not something you would stand for too long. So, like like a problem in their life, instead of facing it head on and admitting their faults or taking any sort of accountability, they try to deflect that onto others. So right now they're trying to be a victim. They're trying to be a victim. I'm gonna put one more card on this, and then yeah, they're trying to be a victim because they know that this will never take off. This engagement will never happen. And looking, this is photographs. They know that despite of looking to the past and trying to recreate the nightmare that they tried to make your humble home, they can't make new memories there, okay? It's just a dead end. So when they know that they're completely out of options and they have no course of action, whether none of their strategies are working anymore to manipulate you into staying with them, they become the victim. And now they're running from you. Oh, you're the guy that's the problem. Oh, it was you all along. When the reality is quite the opposite. Um, Actually, I'm gonna ask this question. Wow, I'm really gonna ask this question now. Do people see through this runner person? Do people see through the runner? Do they understand that this person is just pulling a facade like a rabbit out of a hat? Okay, yes, indeed. So we have girl talk, runner reverse, wedding rings, engagement ring, and seduction. And at the bottom of the deck, once again, we have photograph in reverse, and we have abundance in reverse. So people are talking about this. People are chit-chatting it up about it. They know that this person isn't genuine and when they're running away from you. They know that this person really wanted to have a commitment with you, a union. They also know that this person is a bit of a seductress or seductor. That they can't, and they've tapped into every avenue they possibly could to reconnect with you, but they can't make new memories with you. They cannot bring forth their manifestation to fruition. That it always leads in a state of black, anyhow. So either way it goes, they don't see this runner in a positive light. They're not buying into the bullshit either. In fact, they really hope, well, I'm just getting this off the dome, but they really hope that you guys don't end up back together. Like, they just want this to be done. Yeah, because they see that this was a twin flame connection. Whether or not they believe in twin flames, they see this as a connection that once could have been something great, but it is no longer. And yes, indeed, because at the bottom of the deck you got heart with a key in reverse, okay? And then on the reverse side you got healthy choices. So they know that you closing your heart, collective, to this fake runner is the right thing to do. It's the healthy and stable thing to do. A little confused in the beginning there for a second, but I see now. So which interesting, interesting. Maybe that is the exact perception of the people around you that misjudged you in the beginning, but now see the clarity of what the whole situation is, and know and see through this person as well. One more card. I'm being asked for one more card from this. Okay, we got a lot. Okay, so we have at the bottom of the deck seduction and clock in reverse, right? We got lightning reversed, the snake reversed, healthy choices. Mm. Right away, right there from what I get there is that this wasn't something that took place overnight. This, and if it did, people have already. This has been long going. Okay, so once what was once a shocking revelation for people is no longer the revelation. They see that you're not a snake. Okay, they see that you're choosing healthy choices for yourself. Um, and what healthy choices are those? Well, Maybe in the past you weren't ascending as a human being, okay? Maybe you were in a state of lack because of this addiction to this codependent relationship, which you are no longer tied to. You have many options, okay? Or maybe this person did, it was just unhealthy, but you rejected the idea of being with a narcissistic person, okay? Um, and like again, like I said, you can't make new memories with someone that's this toxic, okay? So, let me really look at these cards. So, yeah, that's it. Literally, you're making healthy choices. You're not a snake. This wasn't something that happened overnight. This took time for people to realize and understand that about you. Okay? They understood that if you hadn't chose this healthy decision, that it would have kept you from ascension, of just stability within your own heart and soul and your mind. Okay? You were trapped in a codependent relationship that you're no longer trapped in. And now you can decide to do something different. This whole thing was a very unconditional split up. The relationship itself, I'm sorry, I meant to say unconventional split up, but unconditional is a very good word to say because this relationship as an entirety was full of unconditional love, non unconditional love. Maybe you're full of unconditional love, but they couldn't see that, or they wouldn't respect that, or reciprocate that. Okay? So they see that you let go of something that was very, very bad for your life. It was a huge hindrance on who you could be and who you are becoming. Okay? You're becoming and who you could be. The fact that I'm saying it I'm saying things in reverse too is really interesting to me because it's almost like I'm getting in the beginning. Maybe these people perceived you as the snake, like I saw the snake card in reverse, and it just it flipped. It flipped in the proper way that it should. Maybe this person was out to ruin your name, and destroy your identity to people you know and love. But people see through it now. They see through the facade of this person that is a perpetual victim that is actually not. I feel like I want to pull from Master Oracle, but I keep wanting to pull one more from here. What else do we need to know? What else does the collective need to know? Yeah, wow. A moment. And okay, so we're back. Once again, I have photographs in reverse and abundance in reverse. So yeah, at the bottom of the deck you got the axe. So this breakup is indefinite. It's finite, right? And love in reverse. So yeah, it's just a shoe in basically. Essentially, no need to go back. No need to worry about the perception of others as well, because what it looks like is that they totally see what you were talking about. They see through this person. They see through the situation. Um, let me see. Would the people and the naysayers in the past who now see through this runner energy, um, do they accept the collective back with open arms? Do they accept the collective back with open arms? The people who watch this all unfold, do they accept the collective back with open arms? Well, I'll tell you what they don't accept. They don't accept this relationship for sure. Hmm. Yeah, they don't accept the relationship. They don't accept the runner, and they are just gossiping about it. They don't really know much about you, is what I'm getting. Maybe you've been avoidant. What do they feel about the collective at this time? What are the feelings that the naysayers and the overlookers feel about this collective at this time? This could be family members, friends, foes. What do they think about the collective at this time when regards to this relationship? Hmm. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love, and the kisses is in reverse and not enough. So, yeah, frustrated relationship, lack of confidence, self sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. Interesting. One moment. So, yeah, as I was saying, they feel like maybe you just don't bring enough to the table when it comes to being unconditionally loving towards them. So, like I said earlier, maybe you're avoidant. Um, Maybe you're just not putting out enough for them to know like who you are. Maybe they realize they don't know you at all. So it's kind of like, how do you love someone that you don't know? Um, and it's really, really ugly actually to say that. But not at the same time because give me a second here. It's like they want to know who you are, but they can't because you lack confidence and coming forward. And so it makes them like frustrated. They can't reach out to you. Also, they might be jealous of you in some form or fashion. Maybe they have ego issues within themselves, or maybe they perceive you that way. Interesting. Why do they perceive the collective this way? Why do they perceive the collective this way? Oh, okay. Yes, indeed. Okay, so the not today fell in reverse on the floor. Karmic relationship in reverse, and hand of cards in reverse, and literally, I can't make this up, talking in reverse. Okay, so they know that you're not dealing with anybody's shit. That's what they do know for a fact. They also know that you're not being strategic or taking a risk at this time. Like you want to be avoidant of anything that can hurt you, especially people. That's why you're not speaking to anybody right now. So you're apprehensive towards them and they know why. They understand why. They understand them. That's the thing. And maybe the jealousy stems from the fact that maybe they've gone through these cycles themselves, but didn't handle it in the way that you did due to fear of public opinion. Okay. So I'm getting like they might be in awe of you actually. They're I'm just saying mesmerized by the whole situation. I'm not sure if mesmerized is a word, but like I guess in awe of your strength. So they don't know how to come towards you. They don't really know how to feel about you because they don't know this new version of you. Wow. What would talking with the collective, speaking to these people, help any endeavors in the future? Would the collective speaking to these people again help them with any endeavors in the future? Engagement ring. It might lead you to meeting the one that you could get engaged to in the future. But also not just that, but commitment, partnership, completion, and union. And at the bottom of the deck, that's so weird. Why does this keep happening? Wedding rings in reverse. Um, it's kind of like it can benefit you or it can destroy you, depending on whom you're talking to. So use your discernment when it comes to these people. Know who you're speaking to. If you know for a solid fact you can't trust certain individuals within this group of people, stay away from them. But for those that you know that are good people and you can depend on, even if just to hear you out, or can I borrow a cup of sugar? Then go for it. Like don't hide yourself from the world because of this shameful, ugly thing that you're totally removed from. Okay, and rightfully so. This guy or girl can play victim all day, and I'm getting I'm reading for collective, so I'm not going to put gender on it specifically within this one. It could be a woman, it could be a man that's pretending to be a victim right now. But either way it goes, the collective sees straight through them. But I am getting strong masculine energy. Um, Seduction and grow with the snake. So what I get from that is you're not you're right now you're into dating. Like you're being encouraged to date and flirt, have a little fun, but don't have fun with people that you know are going to put you in a negative karmic relationship. Okay. I think that's what the collective is also thinking as well. Like they're actually rooting for you, rooting for your relationships of the future, relationship, I should say. I really feel like they actually want you to be kind of a player, honestly, to just go out and have fun. Like this feels like something you've been in for a number of years, for quite some time. Um, Mirror and stabbed in the back. Hmm. More clarification on mirror, please. Can I get more clarification on mirror? Passion in reverse. Hmm. Seeing chemistry, having fun. So yeah, what would end up happening if you were to get into a karmic relationship again? It would just be the mirror effect, and it would end up being passionless, loveless. Um, but despite of that, dragonfly. So be lighthearted. Things are coming to light, and adapt, change, and heal. So yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot. But everything that you've learned thus far has brought you to this point of so much clarity. You know who you are, you know what you want, you know who to be around and who to stay away from. Even if you think that staying away from everyone is the indefinite answer, you know there's a few people within that group that if you just reconnected and opened up to the truth of it all, maybe you didn't speak up on it. Maybe you had to hide yourself because you were ashamed for a long time. And maybe the only thing that those people also heard was the lies of the run. You know? Maybe if you just open up and release this to people that you feel genuinely can care once they hear it from you, this could open doors to some beautiful prospects in the future. Be it with them or with strangers that you meet through them, perhaps. Who knows? But keeping yourself locked in a box due to this karmic relationship that everyone was hoping would end, honestly. It's a disservice to you, so just go ahead and keep pushing forward and open up to the ones that you feel in your heart that you can open up to. It's very important. Use your intuition on this. And I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Messenger Oracle deck. So I've been told to shuffle it. I already shuffled it, and I had saged the cards, but just one more shuffle. One more shuffle. Okay, do one more shuffle. Yeah, wow. Okay, that's good. So, what is the advice that you can give the collective at this time? I want fly. What is the advice that you can give the collective at this time to wrap this particular read up? We have two cards. See the truth and wash away your burdens. So, know that everything that's come to pass, everything that you've learned, has been fulfilling to you, okay? It's definitely helped you prosper and grow in the avenues of which that you needed to grow in. That wasn't able to be realized when you were clouded by this relationship. You were clouded by being hindered in general. Okay? See the truth and wash it away. See it for what it is and release it. Okay? Don't let it become you. Don't let it be a part of your life, and don't let it choose stagnation for yourself. Like, don't become avoidant because of it. It's okay to see everything for what it is. All the lessons, all the curses, all that. It's all lessons, you know? But don't let it integrate and transform your mind and your life into something that could be a disservice to you. Wash it all away and start anew. One more card for the collective before I go. I meant to say before I go. I came out before I go. Love that you are different. Okay, not everybody has the same walk of life as you. And like I said, confirmation, like I said earlier, many of these people have had these situations themselves, and the way they handle it is so different from you. You're a trendsetter. Okay. There was another card that fell, and that was, wow, clarifying what I said a second ago. Be without malice. So don't let these things turn you into uh, an ice queen or an ice king, if you will. Okay. Love that you handle things exactly the ways you were supposed to. You were divinely guided to. There are no mistakes here, and anything that seems that way is just another doorway to a new opportunity. You have to know and believe in that. Trust yourself. Never denounce yourself, and be without malice, in general. But yeah, definitely open your heart up a little bit more, little at a time. You know, it's not a it's not an overnight thing. It takes time, but love yourself through this process. Okay, I just saw a bird fly past the window. So yeah, I wish you the best of luck, and stay away from that runner person. There, yeah, let him go. Okay, wham, go cry over there, fake ass. You know. All right, love you guys. Like, share, subscribe, comment if you dare, even, and take it easy.